What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Camping with Champion. My name is Todd Champion, and tonight we're going to be camping in a corn maze. My wife is dropping me off right now. I'm going to get my bag on, and we're going to run. The corn maze is way back there past those woods, but we're going to get out there, get in a spot before anyone sees us. I see some people at the playground at the corn maze, but the corn maze is closed now, so there shouldn't be anyone back there, but I'm going to get my stuff together and head back that way. Bye. Love you. Here we go. Going right up to that tree line there, and the corn maze is just right past that. I'll touch base when I get a little bit closer. I put this camera down because it's not very still. Well, this isn't a good sign. It says go away, run now. But we're gonna forge on ahead. We're almost to the corn maze. Whew. Okay, so I'm in the corn now. Ow! There's lots of these prickly things. I don't know what they're called. What do you call those? They're sticking to me everywhere. We're in the corn, and just gotta. I'm gonna work my way. I want to kind of get into the middle of the corn maze if I can. So I'm gonna work my way towards the middle, and then maybe we'll set up camp. We've made our way kind of in the middle of the corn maze here. But this corn is extremely short. So I was hoping I could get in here. I could just get in here and that'd be pretty well hidden. I could just walk around, you know. But no, this corn is so short. I'm guessing it's probably like 3.5, maybe 4 feet tall. So I'm gonna have to stay down this entire time, especially until it gets dark. And I've got these things all over me. Ow, poked me in the finger. They are freaking. I mean, I am absolutely covered in these. And there's these pants I'm wearing are really thin because it's still in the 70s here in Alabama. So I wore really thin pants because it's hot. And now I've got these sticking through and they're poking me in the legs. So, ow, poked me in the finger. Okay, so I've been hiking for a bit now. I'm gonna take a break, drink some water, and then maybe I'll explore some more and see if I can find a better spot where the corn is higher up to make camp. So I just realized this spot I'm sitting in is surrounded by red wasps. So I'm trying not to move around real fast. I'm going to gather my stuff and move on down the line because I'm not allergic to bees or wasps or anything as far as I know. But I really don't want to get stung by them anyway, so they were here before me, so I'm just gonna move on. I didn't really care for this spot anyways. I actually may leave my stuff here and go exploring for a better spot. I don't really want to sleep on the walkways, the actual part of the corn maze that's cut out, because if somebody does come through here, that's obviously where they're going to come walking through, and I don't want to be asleep and someone just walk up on me. So if I can get off the path into the corn, that would be really good for sleeping. But now I know I got to be careful because there's these wasp nests, and I'm seeing them everywhere. So I found a much better place. Corn's way taller over here in this area. This little cutout right here, I think is where I'm going to make camp. My idea of going off into the corn though, I don't know if that's going to work because everywhere I look, there's yellow jackets or hornets or wasps or something everywhere. And look, I'm born and raised in Alabama. I'm no stranger to cornfields. But I've never seen this many wasps and hornets and stuff in my life. In a cornfield anyways. I don't know if it's because all the corn is old and rotting or whatever. Or simply they probably don't use maybe pesticides or something because it's just a corn maze. They don't have to worry about bugs eating the crops, I guess. Oh, I heard something. Sounds like somebody's on an ATV. I'm just gonna lay low for a second. And if they go away, I'm gonna go back and get my stuff and move it to this spot. They could be far away though. The four-wheelers are loud, so they may not even be close to me at all. I don't see anyone. The corn's pretty high here. I heard it turn off though. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking for a minute. So I'm in the new spot. Gonna drink some water and I'm gonna get the drone in the air and see if I can get an aerial shot of the corn maze. I'm not gonna set up camp until it gets a little closer to dark. It's around 5:30 right now, I think. So here in about 30 to 45 minutes, the sun should start going down, and then I'll start setting up camp. Definitely not gonna go into the rows of corn though, because like I said, I'm just seeing wasps and hornets, yellow jackets everywhere, so just not gonna take that chance unless the business decides to come mow this corn down. I don't expect anyone else to be out here. Look how badly I bent that stake by stepping on it. That's trash. Okay, so I got the bivvy set up. I freaking forgot a knife, so I couldn't cut my cordage to stake it down properly, so I had to do this. Just one piece of cordage right in the middle to get it tight. Yeah, This is the $25 Temu bivy tent. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks just as good as the ones on Amazon. They're like $70. I mean, obviously, it's nowhere near as good as a really expensive one, but I don't have the money for a really expensive one, so this is what we're working with. I'm going to get my sleep pad pumped up. I actually ordered one of those little air pumps. It's like this big, and it's rechargeable that will, you know, inflate your air mattresses and stuff, but it hasn't came yet. It's like $10 on Amazon. Hasn't came yet, but this one, it's not a thermarest, so it doesn't inflate by itself, but it does have a foot pump, so I'm going to get started on that because it can take a minute. I just spent 5 minutes inflating this. Let me turn my light on. I just spent 5 freaking minutes inflating this, and I was like, man, it's not getting any fuller. And then I looked, and I had the freaking stopper out the whole time. Oh, sorry, that was kind of loud. I had the damn stopper out the whole time. So now I gotta start all over again. I've got it inflated. It's not gonna leave a whole lot of room once I get it in there. I'm just gonna put my sleeping bag on top of it. Yeah, there's not gonna be a lot of room once I get this in there and then I climb in, so. But I just need a place to lay down for the night, so it's much better than sleeping on the ground, that's for sure. So I'm gonna get this in there, maybe throw my sleeping bag in there, watch the rest of the UFC fights, and then I'll come back. Maybe I'll cook. Not quite hungry yet. And also, I was gonna make some corn on the cob, and I forgot to buy corn. And yes, I'm in the middle of a cornfield, but this corn does not look good. I've got some instant macaroni and some chicken fingers, so that'll be good enough. It's better than the video where I got drunk and then lost my microphone receiver, and then I think I didn't have a can opener for my can of beef stew or something. That night was bad. That's why I'm not drinking anymore in these videos. I mean, maybe I will one day, but that night sucked. And I was hungover the next morning because I couldn't eat. I drank like 8 or 9 beers, and I think there were the 16-ounce beers too. I don't know. But anyways, that wasn't a good night. I don't even know what I was talking about. But yeah, I'll check back in here in a few minutes. There's literally zero room. I might have to let some air out of this sleeping pad. I am right up against the top, and I can already feel some dew, some moisture getting through. So I would not take this bivy out in the rain without a tarp. The sleeping pad is really nice. I think it's called a wolf walker. I may have said that before in another video. I can't remember. It's been so long. But I think I'm going to have to let some air out of it, because I don't want to be pressed against the top. Thought I heard something. Yeah, I don't want to be pressed against the top of the tent all night long. So, I'm just laying here in the bivy, and I heard something in the corn like make this high-pitched squeal. I'm guessing it was a rat. That's what it sounded like a rat squeak. But it freaked me out a little bit. That's the one thing about doing these telts. It's like you can lay here and not hear anything for a long time, but like I was watching the fights right then, and anytime I start watching something or listening to something, that's when you, or when I'm talking, that's when you suddenly like hear something. It never fails. Feels like when you're just being quiet, you don't hear anything. I don't know if it's like my mind playing tricks on me. The squeal definitely wasn't. Like I heard that, but other times I think I hear stuff, but then I stop and listen and I don't hear it again, so I don't know. Also, so I've been laying in the tent for a while, and I know earlier it felt like moisture was coming in through the top, but I believe it was just from where the dew had made it cold, because I've been rubbing my hand against it, and I'm not getting any moisture through it onto the actual inside of the tent, so that's good. I mean, so far, this bivvy is seriously worth $25. I mean, there's something about being inside of a tent that just makes you feel so much safer than if I were just laying out here with a sleeping bag or something. Like, I know, realistically, this bivvy's not going to protect me from anything. But, I don't know, when you're inside here, especially when it's all zipped up, it just makes you feel safe. I have to use the bathroom, and I don't have any toilet paper or anything, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm starting to look at these corn stalks and see how soft they are. I mean, if it comes down to it and it's an emergency, that I may just have to use them. I'm trying not to, but I got dropped off here, so like I don't have the option of hiking back out to my truck and driving to a bathroom or something, so I might just have to do it. Oh man, I don't want to though. I'm really trying not to. I had toilet paper in my bag too, but I just bought this new bag. This bag here. I got it on sale at Walmart for like $25. So I took all my stuff out of my other bag and put it in here. And I literally had the toilet paper in my hand. And I was like, I'm not gonna need that. I'll update you on the situation later. But I am definitely going around feeling of these corn stalks. And I mean, they're pretty soft, you know. That would be a really good one. I don't know. Oh man. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to go. Update. This isn't my proudest moment, but I've got all these corn stalks. I'm gonna go find somewhere. I gotta go find somewhere. So hopefully I don't get caught in the middle of this, because that would not be fun. But I can't wait any longer. I tried to hold off, but ow, man. I'll walk into more of those things. Okay, I'll be back after this. Well, that's over with. That was not fun at all. I don't even know if I'm going to include this in the video. I'm getting hungry now, so I'm going to cook some instant macaroni. I was going to cook some corn, but I forgot it. Also forgot to bring any kind of utensils, so I'm going to be using this to steer the macaroni with, the cheese. And then I guess I'll just kind of shovel it into my mouth, I don't know. But I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to start cooking that now. Looks like my little stove here is bent or something. So it's not wanting to hold the little pot up. So I have it propped up on this jug of water. It's just having to make do tonight. But I'll get that boiling, then we'll pour it into the macaroni. Oh no, I lost my little stick. Found it. Get that poured into the macaroni. mix it up, and then we can eat. Something is making the dogs around here go absolutely crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. Also, I had to move the water jug that was holding up the pot because that was a bad idea because it was right next to the open flame. But I got the pot to stay up on its own now. I did order some actual camping pots and pans, so those should be here before my next stealth camp. It'll be a little easier to work with. I need a better camp stove too. I almost got a jet boil from someone on Facebook Marketplace, but they sold it before I could get it. It's like $20, which is really good for a jet boil. That's where I get the majority of my stuff, is Facebook Marketplace or Temu. The light that I'm using on my camera right now is from Temu. My pad, my Wolf Walker pad, I got that from Facebook Marketplace. Alright, let's let this finish boiling. I'm ready to eat. Water is boiling good enough. Cheese. Also, I have a tripod, but I forgot it too. So, I'm having to hold the camera and try and record all this stuff at the same time. It's kind of hard. Water. I think that's enough. Let me go ahead and turn this off. I scared myself. I went the wrong direction. I forgot. I'm an idiot. I forgot this is microwavable macaroni, so the water needs to sit in there for a few minutes to actually cook the macaroni noodles. I don't know why, but in my mind I was thinking I'll just mix it up and it'll be ready to eat. I probably would have let the water come to a much greater boil if I would have remembered that. Now I don't know if it's hot enough to actually cook the macaroni all the way through. There's a critter trying to get to my... No! He fell in! Oh my gosh. Get out of there, bro. I'm about to just mix you in and... Oh. Got it. Can't see it, but I got him out. My macaroni is just about as done as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna drink that. Eat my chicken fingers. Oh, my nose is running. God, it's getting cold. I'm gonna eat, get my sleeping bag. I still haven't gotten it out. Put that in here. And then I'm gonna crawl into the bivvy and get warm. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually soft, which is more than I was expecting. I mean, it's not the best, but you know. There's our home for the night. Ooh, I'm extremely cold. Even though it's like 60 something degrees, I'm freaking cold right now. So I'm gonna get my boots off And I'm gonna climb in here and get warmed up. I thought about watching a movie like Children of the Corn or something like that, because I thought it would be funny. But now, I don't think I will, because I don't think I'm going to, because I don't want to get scared. And I don't have a truck that I can go run off to, you know, if I get frightened. Like, I got dropped off here, so there's no getting scared and running off to my truck or something like that. So I'm here for the night, no matter what. So it's probably not a good idea to watch a scary movie about corn. I've eaten. I've got my sleeping bag in here. I'm all zipped up. I'm using my pullover I brought for a pillow. I've already found a few bugs I had to grab and throw out of the bivvy, but I'm going to zip this thing up now and probably watch a movie or something on my phone. But yeah, I'm going to zip this up so I can start building a little heat in here and so we can keep the dang bugs out. I've already threw a stink bug out and some other thing that I have no idea what it was. Well, we're all zipped up in here. There is not much room at all. If you've been watching this long and you're still here, you should totally subscribe, because you're my kind of people. If you stayed with me this far through the video, you should totally subscribe. This is what I do here, you know. I'm not a professional camper or anything, but I like to do this. It's fun. So if you want to help the channel and keep encouraging me to go out and do these stealth camps, then please subscribe. And I will check back in a little bit, unless something crazy happens before then. But yeah, I'm going to watch my phone for a while, then I'll check back in before I go to sleep. See ya. I'm about to go pee for the final time of the night, hopefully. Then I'm going to try and go to sleep. After laying in the bivvy for a few hours now, I really don't like it. I got it because it's really low profile, you know, low to the ground. It's good for stealth, but it's just so small. Like, my arms keep rubbing against the top, and it like has moisture dripping down. I don't know if that's just from me breathing in there, but it's really not good. I'll see if, here, I don't know if you can see it. But I don't know if you can see that or not, but something in the corn. What was that? Well, I don't know if you heard that, but it scared me when I was talking. Something ran through the corn. I can't even remember what I was saying. Literally can't remember what I was talking about now. About the bivvy. But yeah, it's just not working out. It's, like I said, it's just all wet inside there. I don't like it. Also, you can't keep it zipped up all the way because I feel like I couldn't breathe. And I would open the bivvy up, get some fresh air, it'd feel great. And so I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure that because of the moisture barrier that's in there, and because how small of an area it is, and also just the material it's made out of, doesn't let it breathe that well. So I'm pretty sure it was getting full of carbon monoxide, and just didn't have enough oxygen in there. So that's another negative. Yeah, I'd rather have just like a small 2-man tent. Yeah, it's gonna be a little taller than a bivvy, but you know, these stealth camps, they're uncomfortable, you know, for the most part, but like, I at least need to be able to lay down, you know, and try and get some sleep. So yeah, I'll probably sell the bivvy and get something else. But I'm gonna pee now. Like I said, hopefully for the last time. It's really hard to get in and out of there too. Like I have to take my boots off and then like slide in feet first. And the whole time I'm sliding in, I'm getting water all over me because of the moisture all over the material. So, but anyways, I'm gonna pee and then I'm gonna try and get some sleep. If anything else happens before daybreak, I'll let you guys know. Well, good morning. It's about 6:15. I barely slept at all. I hate this bivvy. I'm not using it again. Everything is just so wet. I don't know if you can see, but just water all over everything. Just the dew seeping in. I'm gonna get up, make myself some instant coffee and get packed up. Karika, my wife, is on her way, so I gotta get all this stuff packed up. Everything's so wet. I'm gonna have to take everything home and let it dry out. Okay, so Karika's here already, so I'm having to skip the coffee. I had to pack everything up really quick so I can get out of here. Say goodbye to this spot. Honestly, there was no problems or anything, but wasn't that fun. Mostly because of the bivvy, really, and all this dirt around here in this cornfield. Once the dew set in, it just got really muddy. But anyways, we're gonna get out of here, and I'm trying to hurry because Karika's waiting on me. I'm just gonna go right out the front entrance instead of sneaking around the back. If I can find my way out of this maze. But I don't want to go through those, I don't know what you call them, the little spiky ball things. I don't want to go through those again. Because I had those all over me yesterday on my way in here. So I'm just going to go through the maze and out the front entrance. Right there's the front entrance, but okay, I think this is the way. We are out of the maze. We just gotta make our way up to Karika. She's all the way up there beside that building. Looks like we got away with it. Well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I still got a little bit of a walk across this field. May have spoke too soon. There's a truck pulling up in this parking lot. Looks like they're turning around though, so I thought they were coming to talk to me. No, they're leaving. Okay guys, so thank you for watching this far. Please think about clicking that subscribe button. I'm going to get in the truck and get out of here, and I'll see you guys next week.